Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He has found the way through. It's run loose here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get away here? Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And this is Roberto Baggio. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever. And here's Seydou. He's tried one! Mateus. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brilliantly cut out. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Passes short and sharp. And here's Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Nedved, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Veron goes on a charge down the left. Veron proves just a little bit too strong. That has been cut short. Nesta calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Substituição.
Pepe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Bale. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. He's got away. It's Bale! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Mateus. Makaleli. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's come to nothing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. And this is Bale. Nedved. Here's Vieira. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top! And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos dar os parabéns ao sócio torcedor que comemora seu aniversário hoje.
And that's the second half started.
Mirasol clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Maldini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bale. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Nedved. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very clear.
Substituição em campo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Messi. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Here comes the cross. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's straight offside. Gattuso distributed tidily. Maldini goes sliding in. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he decides to cross it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, easy pickings there. Decent chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely pass, but can he get... Pato! And it's in! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição em campo.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner.
Camisa 12. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
They've played it short.
Camisa 6. Camisa 14.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Adriano! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short, surely! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Makalele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Very little time to go, and they have a freak. Scores! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well read, nice interception. And this is Adriano! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Foram indicados 6 minutos
Just
de
eases him off the
acréscimo.
ball. Maldini cuts it out. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. He's found a way through. Drives it in.
Okay,
Chance! He's scored! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Scholes voted man of the match and deservedly